hanging on to the idea of actually, like, remember we were talking about the daydreaming energy, like, okay, it could be this, it could be that, like I've imagined a future together and how beautiful it could have been and would have been and should have been. It was all an illusion, really, because it actually wasn't that, right? What you got in reality was somebody who isn't open or ready to love anyone, not even themselves, I'm sure. Okay, so no judgment. Hi everyone, welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. Thank you so very much for joining me today and every day that we're here together. Y'all are seriously the best. Oh my gosh, thank you all. We reached 40,000 subscribers. Freaking amazing. Anyway, I just want to get a reading and we'll call in spirit. We'll see what's up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Short intros. How I like it. Here we go. Watch your ears. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Okay, I always forget to mention, but you all know that these readings are general. They're not going to be for each and every one of you every day, especially with the amount of tribe members we have now. Everyone's got a different story, different things they need to know, and what we pick up on is the strongest message that needs to come out for the collective. Okay, it's for our tribe, whoever needs to hear it. Now let's just tap right in and see what the incoming energy is. Okay, what is it? Well, you know what, look at that. I will show you. When I split the deck here, I have the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This is the energy of somebody who is feeling really good on their own, feeling very accomplished, well established. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles basically says, like, you have everything you need and more. You're getting to this point of abundance. Like, you've got 9 out of 10 pentacles here. Pentacles are, you know, the material things, things that we value, our self-worth, self-value, the work that we do, our projects, our career, you know, just standing on our own 2 feet and exactly, basically having built an empire. Now with the Sun, it's like there is growth. So not just growth, not just growth, folks. There's like peace, joy, abundance, all of these beautiful things that we pray for at the beginning of each and every reading here. So this is feeling like you've achieved something. There's this renewal in hope and happiness and optimism coming in, and just feeling really good on your own with what you've been doing for yourself, okay, and on your own, right? Now, I can't help but notice now, before we even dive into this reading, this is just the split of the deck, right? Look, I can't help but notice here the Ace of Pentacles, okay, peeking out from underneath the Sun energy. So the Ace of Pentacles speaking to this one more pentacle that we need in order to attain the maximum abundance in our life. So here we had 9 out of 10 pentacles. Now there's something coming in that's going to make us feel like we've reached a goal or some kind of offer here, some kind of stability, that one extra thing. Now it's interesting, usually with the 9 of Pentacles, it speaks to a well-established individual who has everything they need except for that one thing. Now, what is that one thing? It's true love. Okay, so usually we see a figure here, so, you know, man, woman, whoever, with a bird, and it's signifying messages coming in like, I'm ready, I'm now ready, I'm now established, I'm now ready for the person who can meet me where I am, okay, who is just as well established and independent and happy and optimistic and all of these things, okay? So somebody who would be a perfect match for you, all right? Now, we're we're just gonna do the reading. That was just a split of the deck here. Yeah, manifesting. Wow. Okay, that was the Seven of Pentacles. I thought it was the Magician. It's very similar in this deck, actually. So there could be something coming in that you've been waiting on, or perhaps you've been waiting for that partner who can complement you and who is a true match. Okay, could be. Depends on what this reading is talking about. Let's just see. What is the incoming energy here, please, Spirit? What is the incoming energy for whoever it is that we're picking up on today? Page of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. I feel like there is this... I feel like with the Page of Cups, there could be something coming in towards you. It could have just happened. Messages of love, perhaps even with the Page of Cups, it could have been an apology for some of you. It would have been something that was very lighthearted, though, with an emotional backing to the communication. So communication could have just come in, or you could have been the one to communicate how you were feeling, okay, to anyone in your life. Of course, apply it where it resonates, okay, how it fits. Also with the Page of Cups, you could have been in this imaginative state, okay, where you may have possibly been dreaming up and kind of indulging in your fantasies about what it is that you're looking for, okay, especially if this is in the love department. As when we split the deck, we saw that Nine of Pentacles and the Sun. You could be tapping into what it is that you're truly looking for in a partner, perhaps imagining a future or getting lost in fantasies and daydreams and things like that, okay? So it can be many things. We'll know more as the reading progresses, okay? What is the current vibe? What is the current vibe, please? What is the current vibe? And if I feel the need, I will go back and clarify any of these energies as the reading progresses here, okay? So what is the current vibe for whoever's tuning in, please? Oh, okay. Now, I'm not going to take this whole stack, but y'all see how it landed. The Ace of Cups. Okay, so I'll take what's on top because I'm not even going to look at the rest. Something here, it's like somebody here is tapping into their happiness, their happiness. Something here is coming in. There could have been a message of love coming into you. It could have been a communication of love. Somebody could have said, like, look, I really have some feelings for you, however it goes. You know, it's just something that's making you feel like there could be a fresh new start, a new beginning, whether that be with someone brand new in your life, somebody, again, who could match you where you are, okay? Now, that's for, you know, someone new. It could be somebody coming in from the past. Perhaps, again, here's that apology coming in, apologizing, wanting a new beginning, wanting a fresh start. All right. And, you know, I'm not going to place any opinions on it at this point in time. We're all in different stages. So, and then now, that being said, this also could be you, okay, daydreaming, right? Just about the things that make you happy, okay? Because again, we see that you're already established in life and you may be dreaming up some kind of love, okay? Or thinking about it again, fantasizing and just really coming from this space of feeling renewed on your own, like the return of the sun, right? Happiness is coming back in. We're feeling optimistic. We're feeling positive here. You know, we have a bright outlook on our future, okay? Now, what is coming up as the challenge? What is coming up as a challenge? What is coming up as a challenge? Sorry, y'all, if you hear anything in the background, that is my son coming up as the challenge to this reading. The answer is no, thank you. Okay, so, yeah, what is the challenge here, please, for the beautiful collective? Okay, strength. Okay, strength. All right, this can be a lot of things, and I do feel like this reading is going to require some clarification because with strength, I feel like I feel like you're exercising your muscle of holding back, okay? Strength can be about courage. It can be about confidence. It could be about, it's really having to do with knowing the self and knowing what you're capable of and really pushing the self to achieve more, okay? So there's a little bit of a challenge perhaps in taming the beast within. Perhaps there's some excitement. Perhaps you're wanting to do something a little bit different than your norm, where perhaps you would, okay, I just got this example in mind. So this is for some of you. Say somebody sends you a message and says, hey, you know, I really want to go on a date. Let's go on a date. And you're feeling really giddy and you're really feeling excited. And all of a sudden you find yourself planning for your freaking future, okay, with this person. So your challenge is going to have to reel yourself in, reel back that imaginative state, reel back your imagination, keep yourself in check. And that seems to be what the challenge is. Now, that's just an example in the love department. For some of you, it could be, you know, acting from a space of love rather than jumping the gun for anything. Like, say you're really getting in touch with your heart space. I love this illustration here. I'm going to show it to the camera a little bit closer if I can, if it's focusing. I really hope so. You can see that it's like this heart chakra bowl, and this is the tone that I have here is for the heart chakra in this bowl that we ring. It's very similar. It reminds me of the bowl that we ring. So somebody's wanting to open up their heart, open up this space, act from a space of love. And some of you maybe feel like you're having to hold yourself back in some type of way, and that's why strength is coming up here. Okay, it is speaking to now another thing with strength. We know that when strength comes out, y'all, the devil was somewhere around, okay? Because it takes strength of will. It takes this strength energy, this lesson of strength, to remove ourselves from any kind of toxic or codependent patterns, things that we know that are bad for us, and yet we keep doing them. So it does require strength. So strength is basically the outcome of having released the devil energy in your life, okay? So there may be something coming in that perhaps is tempting you, especially in the love department, okay? Or tempting you to not come from a space of love in communication with whoever it is that is coming towards you. Now, these are all different scenarios, okay? And I feel like we should clarify, but we'll do that a little bit after. How are you going to feel about all of this? How are you feeling about all of this? How are you feeling about all of this? Coming in, we have the Nine of Pentacles coming right back out. Not surprised. I'm not surprised to see the Nine of Pentacles coming back. You're feeling like you've got this, basically. You're feeling like no matter what comes towards you, you have gained so much strength, okay? You have gained so much strength. You become so strong, so confident, so courageous, knowing that you are so well established, having what you need. You know, you're just feeling really good standing in your own skin, or feeling good in your own skin, standing on your own 2 feet, all these cliches, right? So you feel like you've got this. You feel like you know what's really coming in strong is you are placing your independence before love. Now, I feel like your independence has become extremely important to you. Okay, now this is it. It's like, I'm not going to lose myself in a love connection. And this is where strength could be, especially if you have found yourself in the past losing a sense of self within connection. And that wouldn't be surprising, knowing that strength is connected to the devil. And the devil is talking about sometimes codependent type of relationships. Okay, so I love this. It shows me here that whoever's reading this is, whoever I'm speaking to, has done a tremendous amount of healing and is actually ready for the love of a lifetime or an actual partner. Okay, so it's whoever you are, you're ready for a real connection here. There's been some growth, there's been maturing, there's been a lot of changing and a lot of healing involved here. So so that's why I say you're prioritizing your own independence, and you're not going to allow yourself to get lost in fantasy land, okay? And even if you do, with strength here, even if you do, I feel like it's going to be short-lived. I feel like you'll be able to rein yourself back. This could be why strength is coming up as a little bit of a challenge, because you may find yourself going off into fantasy land, or off into, oh my gosh, what would it look like if this and that happens? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's part of actual manifestation, and co-creation is imagining ourselves and feeling the feelings and doing that. But there's a line of actually living in reality, the reality of a situation, and actually going a little bit too deep into living in a fantasy. Okay, now this is all that's coming up. I feel like, again, with strength here, if you do find yourself lost in fantasy land for a little bit of time, that's okay. Strength asks us to be kind and compassionate towards the self, just as we would towards another, because, you know, we've been through a lot to get to this point. And it has made us stronger, okay? It has made us absolutely stronger. And we should be kind to ourselves because everything happened for a reason. We had to go through what we went through in order to get to this space where we are feeling good, okay? Where we all are feeling solid on our own, and where our own uniqueness and our own abilities and our own independence is actually become your main priority, okay? So it's a really beautiful energy I'm picking up on, okay? Now, what is the advice coming in? What is the advice? What can be done? What can be done here? And we'll do some clarifying. What can be done? Just to get a little bit more detail. And there's the Magician coming out. Not surprised again to see the Magician. It did show up here. I did think that I saw it already. The Magician, you are doing exactly what it is that you want to be doing. Okay, so what do I mean by that? You are actually using all of your brains, all your intelligence, right? All of your feelings, all of the passion, all of your, all of your strength. You're using everything that you have to create what it is that you want in this life. So you are actively, consciously co-creating with the universe to create the world in which you want to live in, and in your own life, okay, in the direction that you are going. So it really is very powerful, and it is showing me that you wanted love. The one thing that, okay, so if you're looking for love, and if you have been looking for that true love connection, somebody who could be a real match for you, this indicates that you have been working on manifesting it. And I feel like the universe, you've put your order into the universe, and this could be it showing up and coming in. And just a reminder not to get too lost or to repeat patterns that you've already worked through in the past, okay? And if you do, be kind to yourself. I feel like there'll be enough time for you to course correct. Now, what I mean by putting your order into the universe, I feel like you have mastered, you've become some type of master as far as manifesting. So you know what needs to be done. Okay, I need to do, in order to get this, I need to do this. And in order to see this in my life, well, I'm going to need to da-da-da, right? So you've figured out a way to make things work, and you're seeing results coming in, okay? And this is why the sun showed up at the split of the deck. It showed up because it's like, now that it feels like now you know what you're doing, blessings are starting to come in, you're starting to realize them, you're starting to see them, okay? And you're starting to become more confident in your ability to bring in what you're actually looking for, okay, in your life. Now, if that is love, again, I feel like it's really important to put our order into the universe. Like, this is what I'm looking for. Now, it doesn't really work if we say, oh, it's this one specific person. You could say if it's this person or someone that's better for me, you can say it like that. If pardon me, if that's what you're looking to do. Now, putting it in order, I mean, like, literally, what is important to you, okay? So if this is where you want to be, and you're just tuning into this reading, and you're like, how do I get to this point? You can seriously put in your order, right, to the universe, okay? So I want somebody who's, really good listening, or who's there for me, or supportive, or, doesn't just ghost, or like, all of the things, right? Whatever is important to you, right, in a connection. So okay, so yeah, I feel like you are starting to see, you're getting what you ordered, basically. You're getting what you ordered, okay? And you realize that you have this power within you to actually align yourself with what it is that you truly desire. So congratulations, you're becoming a master manifester. You are mastering these lessons. Very incredible here. So what is the likely outcome? And then we're going to get some clarification because this is super general at this point. Okay. So, what is the likely outcome here for whoever's reading this is, whoever I'm speaking to? Oh, 9 of Cups. What? You couldn't get any better than that, okay, folks? This is emotional contentment. You've got the 9s. So you are at a stage here. With the 9 of Cups, you're going to be happy. It's like happiness. 7 of Swords. Okay, why 7 of Swords? We'll clarify. 7 of Wands. 7s are spiritual challenges. High Priestess. The Devil. Yeah, okay. So I feel like your happiness is your first priority. Again, your independence is your first priority. You are wrapping up some major lessons, major cycles. Now, we never ever stop learning in the game of life, folks. We just level up, okay? We just level up. Now, 9 is an energy of completion. Okay, so you are getting to be like, you're reaching a goal, like what you're looking for, what you're trying to manifest. You can feel that it's coming. It's here. It's here. It's here energetically, and it's starting to play out in your life. Okay, now I gotta be honest with you. You're gonna follow your happiness. You're gonna follow what it is that makes you happy, and you're gonna push your independence first. And why do I say that? It's with the Seven of Swords here coming up, and the Seven of Wands, the High Priestess, okay, the Devil, and I have to, it's so funny, then the Ten of Wands, right? I was going to take the Ten of Wands as well. Now, peeking out from underneath that, Sun, Ace of Wands. Okay, I just wanted to show you that it is still there. It's still visible. Okay, you know, it was kind of peeking out here for me. But you have completed a cycle where you've taken as much as you possibly can. You've learned from a difficult experience. You've grown. You've learned your lessons. It's over. The worst is feeling over. Okay, for you at this point in time. You are highly protected. You have your boundaries set. You know what to look for. Now, I'm going to show this up to the camera if I can, so you can see. You see how this woman on the card is keeping a watchful eye here on this Seven of Swords, this person that's moving in the shadows and the, you know, cover of darkness. You know, I love the illustration on this, in this deck, with the moon shining a light on that. So it basically is saying to me, I just got a vision of like, you know, the Lord of the Rings, that big eye, like Sauron, right? And the Lord of the Rings, like on the tower, just constantly seeing. I feel like that's you. That's your bullshit detector. That's like, you know, if you're going to be trying to sneak around these gates or whatever, you know, you're not going to get through if you're being shady. You have this bubble of protection from the divine, from spirit, from your guides as well. You're at peace. You've come to this space of peace, okay? So nothing that anyone is going to throw at you as well with these wands coming at you, any opinions or thoughts or whatever other people have to say about what it is that you're doing or the direction you're going, or, you know, I feel like you might be in, like, people are watching you, and you may not realize it, okay? And I feel like things are obviously going really well for you, okay? Right now, things look to be going very well for you. Very successful energy. Again, we're picking up on here, folks. There may be some type of shady individuals who come in and try to, you know, like little mice around trying to, I don't know why I'm getting mice. And mice are actually a sign of not so good news. Like, mice are not something good that you want to see. Somebody's trying to like foil your plans or something like that. We don't need to worry about them. Again, we have this bubble of protection, if you can see that here in the card. You will be able to, with that Eye of Sauron, you know, you'll be able to sort out anybody who's coming in who doesn't have your best intention in mind, okay? Because you've just, you know, you've put it away. You'll be able to see. Now, why I say you'll be able to see is because we have the High Priestess, and I feel like this is you elevating to that High Priestess type of status where you are highly connected to your own intuition here. And you also have this ability of foresight, okay? So I'm seeing sight, like a lot of eyes, a lot of third eye, a lot of even Sauron, like being able to like see evil or put the spotlight on. And I say evil, but that's really loose. I don't really mean like evil, I guess, you know, but it's just like somebody who doesn't have, somebody who has ill will. Let's just put it that way, okay? Especially with the devil, anyone who's going to come in and tempt you, perhaps. With some old patterns or thought process or beliefs that you're letting go, you know, like we always know, again, like I said, not surprised to see the devil here when we have strength. They go hand in hand, okay? It takes strength to overcome some of our own patterns, even self-sabotage, addictions, all of these things, right? It encompasses all of these things, codependent connections. We talked about that. You are going to, with the High Priestess here, you're going to be able to see through anything that comes towards you. And again, I'm getting the mice. So I know mice represent, like in the Lenormand and stuff like that, mice represent like good news or somebody, or sorry, not good news. They represent bad news or something that's unfavorable. Okay, somebody that has something, you know, trying to screw with your plans again, for the lack of better words here. I'm not 100%, but I know it's not the best omen to see the mice, but I don't want anyone to worry. Again, protection, you're on a good path, you know, you're protected again, and, you know, let people, I mean, whatever. you're in a position, blah blah blah, where people are paying attention to what you're doing because you are successful. Okay, so you've overcome many challenges, and you may even be in the spotlight of some sort for some of you. Yeah, even just in your friend group, community group, in your family dynamic, whatever, right? At work, you're like a star. Okay, you're a star. You're a freaking shining star. Okay, we all are. But people are taking notice because there's just been a lightness. I feel a lightness in your energy here. And again, you'll be able to see you'll be able to detect if anybody has anything shady going on around you, okay? Or shady intentions. All right, okay. So let's clarify a little bit here. Now, this is the part where we get a little bit of detail, and I'm not going to spend too much time because, yeah, I've just got something else going on today. So, yeah, I got family coming over. Whoa, I want to talk about the Page of Cups. What kind of communication is this Page of Cups coming in? King of Swords. You could be hearing from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Somebody here who could normally be very much disconnected from their heart space, okay? Somebody who would usually, well, I'm going to be straight. Somebody who may appear a masculine energy, who may appear very cold, okay? And maybe somebody who has never really truly expressed emotions or come forward with an emotional communication, okay? What is this all about here with this King of Swords? What is this King of Swords really talking about? What do they want to say? We have Ten of Wands. They've been under a lot of stress. They've been under a lot of stress, under a lot of burden here. And I feel like there's an apology coming in with this energy for those of you who the Devil. There's definitely an apology. They've been, this King of Swords energy has been acting from the space of their ego, and also self-sabotage. Okay, so there may be an apology coming in from an air sign who has self-sabotaged connection with you. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups here. Yes, you would have walked away. This is you walking away, and really getting into self-love, or even a new connection for some of you. It really just depends on who you are and what's going on, the details in your life. Let's get a little bit on this Ace of Cups, though. Actually, you know what? We're gonna stop right there. We're gonna stop right there, and I just want to see maybe what they will have to say, or if this is a warning. Let's just get this oracle on this King of Swords. Now, this part, the details may not be for every single one of you, okay? So I just want to give you a little bit of something extra to work with this energy. Someone will always get hurt. Okay, yeah, this is self-sabotage. So this person, okay, this person basically has an outlook towards love and has been coming from a space of someone's always going to get hurt. And every time in a relationship, they may have avoided emotions. They may have avoided investing to their own detriment, okay, to their own detriment, because we see you here as just, you could be on a glow up or on the rise, or something really good happening for you. So this person self-sabotage. There may be an apology coming in regarding, I act this way because in love, I don't want to love. And I know this sounds harsh, but it's like, this is the feeling I'm picking up on, is like, it's too much of a burden. Someone's always going to get hurt. I can't do this, so this person's kind of needs some healing. Let's just put them over here. Okay. They need some healing. Again, feeling okay on your own, and putting your own, like, this person may have been in a codependent connection in the past here, so they don't want to repeat patterns. They're not showing up in the strength energy here like you are. They're still showing up with, dealing with the residual Devil energy, okay? Could be Capricorn as well. We also have fire signs. So I'm just going to go ahead and clarify the Ace of Cups a little bit here. What's going on with this Ace of Cups? Oh, no. Okay, what's going on with the Ace of Cups here? Magician. Yeah. This to me is just, these two energies are lined up, already going together here. It's just confirmation coming in from Spirit, letting me know that no matter what happens, even if this individual does come back, they express it, I feel like you're going to say, you know what, that's all well and good. Yes, someone always gets hurt. It was usually me because you didn't open up. And this is what I'm getting here, okay? And I'm just being real. And so now, You're like, I'm better off on my own. I know what I want out of a connection. I know what I want out of love, and I'm going to make it happen for myself. Okay. I'm putting my order into the universe, right? So I feel like that's what's going on for you. What is strength as a challenge? Let's just get a little bit more. I feel like that was very, very straightforward when we get two energies of the same coming through to clarify. Okay, we have judgment. Yeah, judgment. So strength. It may be in regards to dealing with this individual who comes back or who has an apology or something to say. You know, you're making a final judgment call. You're making a final judgment. You're like, you know, regardless of how you feel about this individual, I mean, feelings, you know, make it messy. And that's why I think strength is here as a challenge, because being strong enough to know what's good for you and act upon that, and cut out the things that you know aren't necessarily good. So you may have gone through many cycles with this individual. They may have been, I don't want to go overboard and label too many things as toxic, because nothing really, I mean, it may have been toxic, yes, but you learn from it. So, I mean, again, with strength, having kindness, compassion towards yourself. We all go through what we go through, and we learn what we've learned, and then we grow, and then we're better for it. Okay. So, you know, this person's still in that energy. I feel like you're coming to a space with a final judgment saying, you know what, that's all well and good. I have to do what's good for me, and I'm going to keep it moving. Okay. This is what I feel. Keep it moving. Yeah. We have the Hermit. Better feeling, like, you know, you're doing what's right for you. Again, with that Seven of Wands energy that we saw here, doing what's right for you with the Hermit. This kind of reminds me of the Hermit in the Minor Arcana. It's just like, I don't care what other people have to say. I'm doing what feels right for me. You know, I have to listen to my own intuition, my own inner guidance, and, you know, follow the light within. Okay, so what we have here, the Moon. The Moon, you can feel and you automatically know that there's still some secrets going on here. Okay, there's still, this is like an illusion. Okay, like the idea, and I'm just gonna be straightforward and say it because somebody needs to say it sometimes. Sometimes we need to hear it if this is you. Hanging on to this individual, even though they may come back with an apology or some type of explanation or something. And I feel like you already know this. This could be confirmation for some of you. Hanging on to the idea of actually, like, remember we were talking about the daydreaming energy, like, okay, it could be this, it could be that. Like, I've imagined a future together and how beautiful it could have been and would have been and should have been. It was all an illusion, really, because it actually wasn't that, right? What you got in reality was somebody who isn't open or ready to love anyone, not even themselves, I'm sure. Okay, so no judgment. I feel like the only judgment that's happening is it's a judgment that you are making, that I'm moving forward. I'm doing what's right for me. I'm putting myself first, putting my independence first. You're prioritizing the self and your needs, and what is it that's going to make you happy in a connection, in life, in business, however this resonates. Okay, and as a outgoing energy, seeing the Nine of Cups here, I know that you're going to achieve that. Okay, it's highly likely that you're going to stick to your guns, and you're not settling for anything is what I'm basically seeing here. Okay, not settling for anything less than you know that you deserve. Okay, regardless of what coulda, shoulda, bida, what coulda, shoulda, woulda been with this person. You know, it was a bit of an illusion. It was a fantasy, right? And we're not going to kick ourselves for it. We're just going to see it, place no judgment like on ourselves for having gone through it. See it, recognize it, make a decision, and move forward. We're not going back. Okay, this is the energy. Okay, so true love, happiness, I feel is at the top of your, I mean, it's a top priority, yes, but making sure that it's a good match for you is now become like, whereas one point you may have thought this person was a good match, but when you've opened your eyes, there's been some kind of wake up call, and you've seen like, no, actually no. Like, I just got that Janet Jackson song from, like, I don't know if it was the late 80s or mid 90s or something, but I used to love Janet Jackson. What have you done for me lately? Ooh, yeah. You know, I feel like that's what you're doing. Like, you're thinking and you're seeing. It's like, what have you really done for me, Annie? Like, okay, that's what I'm picking up. Okay, so now we have the Six of Cups coming out. I didn't really ask anything. Seven of Wands again. I feel like the message is pretty much, I got the message. Thank you, Spirit. We got the message. You know, you're going to have a wall up. You're going to have your defenses up. It's not about do I feel love for this person? It's not about, is there a soul tie? Is there a soul contract? Is there a connection? The answer to those questions is most likely yes. But you're doing what you got to do in order to honor yourself and move forward. And it's like you're standing up for what you deserve. Really, it's really quite beautiful here. There's strength coming up again. The reading is over. The reading is over at this point. When the energies start repeating themselves, that's how I know that Spirit's got the message out that is needed. You're standing up for yourself. You've got a wall up, but it's not like a wall where, you know, anyone can't get through. It's just your bullshit detector again is on high, and I love it. So let's get some self-love. We're just gonna, you know what? No. Universe has my back. First, we're going to get one of these. We'll get self-love, and then we'll get an affirmation as well, okay? So what's going on with this? What do we need to hear, Spirit? How about we just leave it open? Well, okay, I'm going to take the... No, none of them. Spirit said, okay, keep shuffling. I do what I'm told, okay? No, okay. Is there something here? I knew there was. There it is. Okay, here we go. A big eye. What was I talking about? Like a big freaking eye. And this is what I've been seeing all throughout this reading. Okay, huge eye. Okay. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay, again, coming back to, it's like you're not seeing this person. You're just... It's like offering love, forgiveness, coming from that heart space, okay? Trying not to, just doing what's right for you, but releasing someone with love, okay? Releasing someone with love is basically what it is. Releasing your past with love, no judgment. It is what it is, seeing things very clearly. I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Okay, wonderful. Wow. I just love when these synchronicities happen in the reading. I just feel so friggin' blessed. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so any messages for self-love coming out that we need to hear, please? Be nimble again. Honestly, this is coming out. I don't know if this is for me, y'all, but almost every time I touch this deck, this flies out. So I'm going to read it, and we're going to get another one. Be nimble. When we ask for help, we must be open to receiving it. We may be called to be flexible when help arrives in unexpected form. Okay. You know what I just intuitively heard with that message as well? It's like you could be watching a reading. Let's just say you're here tuning in. And I know this is not for everybody, but this is what came up. You could be watching a reading and be like, Spirit, please help me. I need some help. I need help. What should I do? Or whatever the case. And then you tune into a reading and you hear something and you don't like what you hear. And you're triggered by it. And it's like the help that you're looking for. It's like somebody could have some advice like, okay, this is what you got to do. And it could be guided to you. There could be synchronicities in it some way, somehow, some shape, some form. And you're just like, I don't want to do that. So be open to accept help in various forms, basically. Okay. Even if it's not something that it's coming from an unexpected way. So there's that. Okay. That's for some of you, not all, but could be. We have rights. Okay, so right, having an outlet to express one's thoughts leads to more clarity and awareness of oneself. Put pencil to paper, explore your inner world. Okay, that's just good to do. If you're called to, that was for someone, whoever needed it. Okay, I don't really have any extra messages coming off that one. It's pretty straightforward. Now let's get an affirmation here. We'll close out the reading. Thank you again so very much for being here, y'all. Thanks for your likes and your shares and your subscriptions. Thanks for everything. Honestly, your kindness, your comments, the love that you send. Myself and Wild, we are on the mend, doing much better. And I'm just wishing you all like such a happy holiday season. And of course I'm going to be back, but I just felt guided to say that there are so many holidays going on for everyone all over the world, starting basically now, and moving forward throughout the next month or so. So I just wanted to wish everybody happiness in the holiday season, sending lots of love. Okay, so I am meant, oh, what is this one? Okay, after all the blah, blah, blahing and gushing about how much I love y'all, we have this, and it is linked back to the reading, okay? It says, Is that funny? Okay, it says,
I'm watching Kids City.
Okay, sweet. I deserve the best. and I accept the best now. Okay, so if you want to lock that in, you can always type it in the comments. I know it always helps me to remember when I write something down, right? Perhaps maybe write it down, or you can write it in the comments. I deserve the best, and I accept the best now. Not tomorrow, not later, now. Okay? So I am mentally and emotionally equipped. Okay, hon, hold on 1 second, all right? I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. I love that last bit. It is my birthright to deserve all good. I claim my good. Excellent. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. I hope this reading has been of help in some type of way, and I shall see you again soon. Sending all the love to you. Mwah. Bye.